The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
A beautiful Monday evening for basketball in the non-conference style between the Lomira Lions and the Waupun Warriors. Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Makai Ackerman and Jacob Haney. Senior night here from Lomira. One other thing that could be pretty special tonight as well. We'll get to that a little bit later on this pregame show. Makai, welcome back to Lomira.
Yeah, it's always fantastic to be here. Drive-in was nice today. My walk to classes today was fantastic. I think we hit about 60 degrees out there, which was spectacular, something I wasn't expecting when I left the apartment this morning. But, hey, it's going to be a good day. We've got some great ladies basketball coming on tonight. And like you said, a little special surprise possibly in the works for tonight.
Most Lions fans will know what we're talking about. The Waupun fans would not know what we're talking about. We'll get to it in just a little bit here. And by the way, 60 degrees. It was no 60 degrees in the middle of Lake Winnebago today. It was quite cold. My face is beet red. I feel like I'm windburned. And it is one of those days, but just another great day for basketball here from Lomira. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and we'll talk about the Waupun Warriors after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Back here in Lomira on the pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Live. We're going to talk about the Waupun Warriors. Makai, why don't you let us know what about this Warriors team?
Yeah, let's talk about them. Looking at the individual statistics tonight for the Warriors, leading them in points, the senior guard, Eden Schultz, 10.5 points per game, shooting exactly on the dot at 50% from the field. Right behind her, the senior Carly White with 9.2 points per game, 39% from the field, and 35.7% from behind that three-point arc. Rounding out that top three, another senior, Audrey Quast, 7.5 points per game, 29% from the field, and 31% from the three-point line. Moving on to rebounds, the senior Eden Schultz leads this category as well, 9.5 for her, 5.5 of those coming defensively per game. Addie Voigt, the junior, getting her name on the list, 6.2 rebounds per game, just over 4 of those on the defensive end. And Alexis Babish, the sophomore, rounding out that top three, just under 6 rebounds per game. Nobody on the Waupun Warriors staff has over an assist per game, so it's Carly White, Audrey Quast, and Alexis Babish, all with about a half an assist per game, but we're not really sure how well those are kept up throughout the season, especially with coaches putting the scores in, but we'll leave it at that. Points scored on the season, they average 45.1. The average against them is 53.7, meaning it's a negative 8.6 point differential. That means they usually let up 8.5 more points per game than what they score. Field goal percentage for the Warriors as a team sitting at 36.5%. 3-point percentage for the Warriors, 34.4%. And free throw percentage, just over 51%. Rebounds per game tonight for the Warriors, 32.7. Assists per game, 1.1. Like I said, I don't necessarily think that assist number has been updated properly. No blocks or steals in here in the books. And in their last 10, all I've got is 4 and 6 for you.
Warriors, not a season up to standard for them. They are 8-14 this season. For them, I mean, they're entering a new conference, a different look for them. It's been a rough season for them, but a team that Coach Liz Cook is not overlooking. They got the big Eden Schultz inside of the post, which is a size mismatch for Lomira. Lomira does not have a ton of size. We're going to talk about the Lions after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's Live Streams.
At Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
here in Lomira, we're going to talk about the Lions at 17-5 this season. They are led by Josie Christian. Well, what can Josie Christian do tonight? The sophomore can beat the school record with just 3 points. For the girls, it was held by Julie Benterslash, now Julie Bolter. She can beat it tonight, and Mackay, she can also score 600 points on the season tonight if she scores 8 of them.
Yeah, she's been fantastic. I believe you said earlier in her, or earlier when we were talking, she scored 597 points on the freshman campaign last year. She's at 592 is where she currently sits. 8 points tonight for her should be easy considering what she's averaging. And like you said, with a triple, she will break that all-time scoring record. Something to note, interesting about Lomira, is that a couple of weeks ago, Jake Bresky, the senior here at Lomira, broke the record for the boys basketball all-time scoring list. And now just a sophomore, Josie Christian has the chance to do the same thing, but on the ladies' side of it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. This record stood for over 20, almost 30 years now. Not quite 30, but pretty close. She averages 26.2 points per game. She shoots 46% from the floor, 37% from the three, and a 77% free throw shooter. Kenny Gable with 9.5 points per game, a 35% shooter from the field, a 33% three-point shooter. Lily Christian averages 7.5, 33% from the field, 30.5 from the three-point, 70% from the free throw line. They're led in rebounds by Josie Christian with 7.3 rebounds a game, 5.5 coming from Lily Christian, and 4 coming from the senior Rachel Cervenka, one of the 3 seniors you'll hear Coach Liz Cook talk about. They got 3 of them in this senior night tonight, big night here in Lomira. Josie Christian leads them in assists with 3.6, 1.5 from Jada Lee Lidke and 1.6 from Kennedy Gable. The Lions score 60 points a game. They give up 47 points a game. They shoot 37% from the field, 42% as an effective field goal percentage, 30% from the three, but a 60% free throw shooting team, a very good free throw shooting team, and they average 39 rebounds a game. 12 steals a game to 14 turnovers a game. That's a very good steals to turnover ratio, and a lot of them come from Josie Christian. She is fantastic. She gets her hands on the basketball, hands in passing lanes. Mackay, you see it a lot in the games that you have been here. We're going to take another short break. We'll come back. We'll talk with Coach Liz Cook on the pregame show after this on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams. Back here with Coach Liz Cook. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, we'll start with that WLA game last week. It was a 3-point game at half. You guys pulled away in the second half. What did you see out of the girls?
Resilience. And being able to make an adjustment. We went out with our 2-3 zone, and we found out that was not working as well as we had hoped it to be. And at halftime, we talked about, switching to man-to-man and changing up what we were going to do. And we really hadn't practiced our man-to-man. So for them to go out there that second half and really essentially shut down Jill Pino and Addie Supernand, I think they both only had 2 or 3 points in the second half, and they went off on the first half. So that was huge for us, just the resilience and adjustments that they made.
Coach, you're rounding out the end of the season. You know what seed you got. You guys had your seeding meeting, or the automatic seeding nowadays. And
Yep.
I say the seeding meeting, but you got a 3 seed. What do you, obviously, you collision course with Howard's Grove. what do you know about what you guys got in your section?
Honestly, I've not really looked too much into it. I've been just focusing on the next game that we have at hand. I do know that there's potential with WLA. That one I kind of looked ahead to, but I'll look into WLA probably Howard's Grove next week a little bit more. But my focus is just staying here present with the girls, and one game at a time. And when that game comes, then we'll look more deep into that. So.
Taking on Waupun tonight, what do you want to see out of them against this Waupun team?
Yeah, Waupun, their record's deceiving. I think they got 8 wins only, but they're a good team. They always play hard. They always got girls they're tough. They always seem to have really good post player. And Eden Schultz, I watched some film, and she looks like she's going to be a dominant player. And so we just got to work on making sure that she doesn't catch anything easy, make everything difficult for her. And then they got a few shooters, so we got to make sure we close out on those shooters as well.
Coach, senior night tonight, these 3 girls have been with you now for 4 years. What can you say out of them in this program and what the impact they're going to leave?
Yeah, these 3, they're special because, they're not the ones that are going to show up in the stat book every night. Sometimes they go 3, 4, 5 games without any of them scoring. But they show up every single day. They work hard in practice. They know their role. They understand their role. And that's what we need in our program is these girls that understand that, I'm not going to be the one who's got, how many points this night or even rebounds, but they do the little things. And the little things is what has propelled our program to where it is today. And so these 3 seniors, they've been with me for 4 years now. They've seen how those little things from previous players have propelled them to be able to play and contribute to our program. And that's, I can't say enough about these 3.
Talk about the leadership of them, especially with such a young team and such a young core. These 3, obviously being your senior leaders or just your overall leaders the last couple years.
Yeah, it's funny because, I think they came into this year thinking, okay, we're the older seniors, but I think our younger ones kind of brought them down and reminded them of their youth a little bit, even though they're only seniors, they're still young. But they've done everything, that they've had to do as a leadership role. They've kind of welcomed these young underclassmen. They've gone with their silliness and jokes and things, but then they also know when to, all right, now we got to get a little serious here. Coach is starting to get a little upset. So they have that balance, and they've been able to perfect that now, being with all these underclassmen last year, now this year as well.
So we got one more thing on the docket for tonight. 2 points away from beating a school record is just the sophomore Josie Christian. What can you say about her, Coach?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing accomplishment. I think Julie Benter, now Julie Bolter, she's a great friend of mine. She was going to try and be here, but she's got some family health issues going on. But she's having an amazing year. Taken huge steps from her sophomore year, or freshman year, to this year. Last year you could tell she was a freshman. This year you would think she'd maybe be a senior. Sometimes the way she has poise out there, the way she's scoring the basketball, and she's included her teammates a lot more this year. It doesn't seem that way when she puts up, sometimes 30 points a game, but it seems like she's enjoying the game a lot more, getting her teammates involved. And then, yeah, the record's a big deal. I think Julie was there. I don't remember the year it was, but it was a long time ago. So it's cool to have those things broken.
I was trying to think of it. I think I heard it the other day, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was like 97 or 98. It sounds
about right, yeah.
But, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
All right. That's been Coach Liz Cook here with Justin Schwartzmiller on the Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams. Pre-game show back after these messages.
We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new, up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
King Manufacturing, Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumber.
Makai, this has to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Lomira, they're doing a senior night right now for Lomira, but they're also going through Waupun's seniors, giving them flowers and giving them out. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is so cool. I mean, Carly White, Audrey Quass, Ryan Babish, Breslin Brown, and Eden Schultz all just got recognized here in the Lions Den. I want to remind you, we are in Lomira, and one of the Lomira players went over and gave the seniors for Waupun. They gave them flowers that they could go give to their parents. That is so cool.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, what can you say? This, I mean, in a non-conference game too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, that's a show of sportsmanship right there. For Lomira, there are three seniors: number 21, Rachel Cervenka; number 12, Olivia Marshall, been shot down there on the floor by Jacob; and number 10, Alicia Oleg. And you heard Coach Cook talk about these girls. There may not be the girls that are going to score you a ton of points every night. In fact, they may not score at all tonight. But they are the prototypical role players. They do everything right. I mean, it is fantastic. And this, I tell you what, whenever they decided to do this with the Waupun girls, man, I haven't seen this before. Makai, that was awesome.
That is so cool. I wasn't expecting either. When he said 5 seniors, I'm like, that's not right. There's only 3 seniors here for Lomira, but he was talking about Waupun. So
all right. Opening tip-off coming up in just a bit. National anthem coming up from the band. We'll be back after this.
It has to offer better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
At Mayville Savings Bank.
Welcome back here to Lomira. The starting lineup for the Waupun Warriors: a senior, number 2, Carly White; a senior, number 3, Audrey Quass; a senior, number 21, Ryan Babish; a junior, number 23, Addie Voigt; and a senior, number 32, Eden Schultz for Lomira. And the thing that they do here that is fantastic, Jacob, this little bit of a the board that they have, the video board, it's fantastic, and they do a great job, promoting their players and what they do here at Lomira. And a lot of schools have this, but don't use it like Lomira does.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can see the video board making its way into some of these high school gymnasiums. You're exactly right. But sometimes they'll just have, today is this team playing this team, at this time. Lomira, they've got a fantastic video program that they put together before every game. It's a little hype package, just like you see in the pros, and it's always fun for me to watch, at least. I'm sure the girls love it as well.
And now the starting lineups for Lomira. The sophomore, number 1, Kennedy Gable. A senior, number 10, Alicia Oling. A 5'8" senior, number 12, Olivia Marshall. A 5'7" sophomore, number 13, Josie Christian. And a 5'8" senior, number 21, Rachel Chervenka. Mackay, no Jadaline Lidkey tonight. She is out. So it makes a little bit of a difference. The Lomira's a fairly deep team, I would say. They played the majority of the girls on their bench.
Yeah, for sure. You talked about it even just looking at these two teams pregame. Waupun definitely outnumbers the Lomira Lions as far as players go. So for Lomira, when they're missing just even one or two players, it really can make a difference factoring-wise when they're going to that deep or that bench so much.
Warriors are coached by Austin Giffers. Lions are coached by Liz Cook. This is by John Marshall.
Good shot in the huddle. We are ready to roll. Switch over to the main screen. Tip-off coming. It'll be Eden Schultz to take the tip for the Warriors of Waupun. She'll take it against the much smaller Rachel Chervenka. And that's one thing, Lomira, it was a key that Coach Cook talked about, how Waupun always has a couple really good post players. Well, they got Eden Schultz, who's outsizes everybody in the Lomira lineup.
Usually Rachel Chervenka is on the taller end of the ladies out there taking the tip, but today definitely outmatched.
Schultz versus Chervenka in the tip. It's won back by Schultz to Ryan Babish. She gives it over to Carly White, and we're underway from Lomira. Babish on the right wing. Into the corner to Carly White. Into the high post. It's Eden Schultz back up top. Comes out to Audrey Quass. They reset with Carly White. Quass on the right wing. Into the corner. Carly White. Lomira coming out in the 2-3 zone right now. At the free throw line, it's Schultz. Gives it over to Babish. Skip pass across, tipped by Christian. It finds its way to Carly White. Bounce pass inside. Off the glass, no good. Good defense from the Lions on Addie Voigt. It's Josie Christian in transition. Christian, hesitation move, drives to the baseline. Floater, no good. Voigt with the rebound.
Josie Christian trying to tie that record early.
Good shot of the defensive set down here for Lomira. High post, they work it inside to Voigt, goes up with it, gets it to go. Addie Voigt picks up the first bucket of the game for Waupun.
Basket by Voigt.
It took about a minute in, 2 possessions for either one of these two teams to score. Waupun out early.
Lidkey gets blocked by Schultz, or Chervenka gets blocked by Schultz.
Jadaline Lidkey's not playing tonight.
I know. Thanks. Congratulations to me. Babish bounce pass on the free throw line. Get it back to Voigt inside. Marshall rips it away. Give it over to Josie Christian. She's picked up right away by Audrey Quass. Kick it over to Marshall. Pumps and drives inside. Goes off the glass. Way too strong. No good. They come the other way. Schultz with the rebound. And comes Carly White. White to Babish. Upon emphasizing the high post, they get it to Voigt. Rebound Kennedy Gable. She gets pushed from behind. It goes off the hands of Schultz and out of bounds. It stays Lomira ball.
Been a pretty sloppy game so far both ways. Lomira 2 possessions now offensively. This will be their third, but both times just taking little floaters that really didn't hit the mark at all. Waupun still up 2-0.
Chervenka to Marshall. Trying to get something going to Josie Christian. Again, guarded very closely by Audrey Quass. Elbow jumper for Christian was short. All tapped around. White picks up the rebound. Brings it up with speed. Throws it over to Babish. Skip pass all the way across to Audrey Quass. Sets herself and shoots the 3 ball. Schultz with the rebound and cleans it up on the glass. The post players for Waupun lead 4. 4 post players, Waupun. 0, Lomira.
Nice.
I know, thank you. Lomira going to go to their bench. They'll go to Whitney Witkowski, who will check in. Waupun going to go to their bench, too, but her hair is blocking the number. I can't see it. It's 2-something.
20-something, yeah.
Yep. Gable gets a screen, gives it over to Cervenka. Cervenka across to Marshall. Inside, high pass to Alicia Oleg. Oleg back up top to Gable. Working around for Cervenka, who drives baseline. Bounce pass to Oleg. Oleg pumps and goes off the glass. Little bit short. Quas picks up the rebound. Carly White in transition up to Babish. Babish catch and shoot for three. It's good. Ryan Babish rattles home a three. It's a 7-0 run to start for Waupun.
Yeah, 3 minutes in. Lomira yet to score a basket. Could be dangerous. Step back three.
Christian trying to get that record, and a loose ball foul coming on Cervenka, I believe.
Justin, you said it. If she got the opportunity to take that three, she was going to let it fly.
It's going to go on Oleg. Lily Christian also. I think it's Breslin Brown checking in for Waupun. So Marshall and Cervenka come out. Witkowski guards Brown. Tip pass by Christian. Comes to Alicia Oleg. Oleg over to Gable. They're giving her a lot of room. Gable drops it for Christian. Pushes off on Brown. Kicks into the corner. Lily Christian for three. It's good. Lions get their first bucket of the game. Fresh off the bench, Lily Christian for three. Waupun got to get it in. Tip pass by Josie Christian. Lost the basketball. White gets it over to Breslin Brown. Numbers the other way in a 4-on-3. It goes to Babish. Bounce pass to Schultz inside. It'll be a reach-in foul on Lily Christian. Set up my instant replay.
2 fouls now for the Lions. Still only the triple from Lily Christian.
Pass goes all the way into the backcourt. It's picked up by Ryan Babish. She got a piece of it, so it is an over and back.
Got a little tricky there for a second. One of the Lions defenders were chasing it down. Could have picked it up and possibly taken it the other way for a rebound, but Babish just able to get her fingertips on it first.
Christian inbounds it to Kennedy Gable. Witkowski works on Babish. Give it over. It's Gable now driving and cut off well by White. They kick out Lily Christian. Catch and shoot for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound. Voigt gives it over to White. White looks up in transition right to Babish. Babish all the way across the court back to White. It's Breslin Brown now. They're working around on the left wing inside to Schultz. Bounces it. Dribbles it off her own foot. Interway, Josie Christian with speed in transition off the glass. She's now 2 points away, or a point away from beating the school record. 7-5 now. Lions sticking with that 2-3 zone, and Waupun content with working through the high post. They get it to Voigt. Right over to Babish. Back inside to Schultz underneath the basket. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two quick ones on Lily Christian.
Yeah, Lily Christian with 2, 3 for her team as a whole now. Only 5 minutes into this first half.
We're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-in.
First one good from Schultz.
Eden Schultz, only a 33% free throw shooter. Expect her to make every one of every 3. Makes both on this trip, though.
Lions inbound to Witkowski. 9-5 lead for Waupun early. It's Hannah Faber in now for the Lions, as well as Brianna Free. Josie Christian working on Quas, goes in, blocked by Quas, and she swats it out of bounds. Violently.
That was blocked by Quas twice. She got the initial one, ball hung up there for a second. She just whacked it out of bounds.
Inbound to Faber, up top to Free. Pumps and drives inside, kicks it back to Witkowski. Witkowski to Faber, gets a lane to the basket, one dribble. She's stuffed by Schultz.
Height inside right now, working for the Warriors. Couple of back-to-back blocks.
Underneath the basket, they get it into Hannah Faber up top. Brianna Free, catch and shoot for three off the back of the iron. Long rebound. Gable throws up a floater. She missed. Quast picks up the rebound. Crossover move poked away by Christian. It comes to Carly White. White got to get rid of it. Gives it over to Quast. Quast topped up and timeout by Waupun. Wisely taken as they were in danger of getting a 10-second violation. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them.
No appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into Lomira. Good shot by Jacob down in the huddle. And seen Coach Liz Cook talking to her girls with 12:01 to go in this first half. The inbound will come on the far side, right in front of the Waupun benches. They were in danger of getting a 10-second violation. Good timeout for Waupun used there. Breslin Brown picks up the inbound pass. It's Audrey Quast up top working on Josie Christian. Gives it over to Carly White. Waupun trying to swing things around and open up this zone a little bit. Lomira going to a man or a lady to lady now with a little bit of a trap extra here. I think they're kind of aggressively rotating through this 2-3 zone. Quast now looks inside, gets it to Schultz. Schultz off the glass. Rebound tapped around. Breslin Brown can't keep it alive. She dribbled it out of bounds.
It's a really good pass inside to Schultz, just using the height to her advantage. Ball's kind of lobbed up into her, but Schultz can't finish through the contact. It's tapped out of bounds, and the Lions have a chance to bring it back within a possession.
It's Witkowski with the basketball. Works it over to Hannah Faber. Kennedy Gable tries to get it inside to Josie Christian. She dribbles it off her own foot. Gable with a lane to the basket. Cut off well by good defense from the Warriors. Witkowski back to Gable. Faber in the corner. Guarded by Ferrari. Get it over to Witkowski. The smaller Witkowski's got nowhere to go when Schultz is inside. Christian was fouled. Chance for her at the free throw line, and she's a 77% free throw shooter for Josie Christian. This first one would make her the all-time leading scorer in Lomira girls basketball. I jinxed it.
The suspense builds.
The suspense builds a little bit.
Only the first Waupun foul in the first 7 minutes here. Pretty disciplined so far defensively.
So maybe this one's the one.
It'll do it.
I'm going to leave it alone, and that's one thing that going to be quiet about, too, is Coach didn't want to, make sure that was, obviously it's known, and a lot of people around here knew it. Tied up, Hannah Faber gets her hands on the basketball. Jump ball, Myra ball. 9-6. Help you out. You got one job.
I've got...
No, don't even go there.
Multiple jobs.
Hannah Faber on the right wing. Up top to Witkowski. Nice closeout from Babish. Gave Witkowski no room to pop that three. Faber tries to work around Ferrari. Gives it over to Kennedy Gable. Gable has it poked away by Alexis Babish. Witkowski works around the three-point line and gives it back to Gable. They get it to Josie Christian now. Again guarded very closely by Audrey Quast. Drives to the basket. Scoop layup. No good. And Quast picks up the rebound. Back the other way with speed. Good job by Brianna Free to get her hands on it. Hannah Faber knocks it away. Rips it away from everybody. Gives it over to Kennedy Gable. And a loose ball foul on Ryan Babish. I tell you what. I don't think I would have wanted to be down low when Hannah Faber picked up that rebound.
No, she was swinging those things.
Carly White and Eden Schultz check back in for Waupun.
I can't remember, though, if it was Free who made the original good play, but it was a home run pass coming down. Free just sticks her hands up, knowing the ball is coming down there somewhere, and makes contact with her arm. She's able to grab it, and as you saw, rip away.
Free from the free throw line. No good. Schultz picks up another rebound.
I think she'd be automatic from there.
Free from the free throw line?
Yeah.
No, you are a comedian, Mackay. Carly White wide open in the corner for three. It was short. Nice rebound. Babish goes back up with it. Gable rips it away from Carly White. They come the other way in transition. White pressuring Kennedy. Gable from behind knocks it away, but it comes to Josie Christian. Into the corner to a wide open Witkowski. Nice closeout from Ryan Babish. They get it to Kennedy Gable. Back up top to Witkowski. Gets a screen from Faber. Carly White guards Christian. Christian stops up. Elbow jumper. Good. Josie Christian from the elbow. 9-8. Lomira clawing their way back into this one. Waupun's offense has gone stagnant.
Well, 7-0 within the first 3 minutes. Waupun led, and now an 8-2 run here for the Lions could continue.
Nice steal from Christian. It was picked up by Witkowski. Christian cut off well on the baseline. Step back jumper, no good. Off the hands of a Warrior. It stays. Lions basketball. Cervenka and Ole going to check back in. Bree and Faber come out. Bristle and Brown going to take out Alexis Babish. Christian the inbound on their offensive goal. Gets it to Witkowski. Witkowski works it around at the free throw line. Looks around. Guarded by the much taller Addie Voigt. She's got nowhere to go. Gives it over to Josie Christian. Christian. Dribble moves. Throws up a floater. Too strong. Schultz with another rebound.
There'll be some times where we'll see Josie Christian make a ton of those, and I'm not really sure how. Tonight she's 0 for 2 on the floaters from the baseline. Just takes one to break that seal, though.
Schultz into the high post of Voigt. Pulls up. Good defense. Schultz picks up the offensive rebound. Throws it off the glass. Cervenka rips it down.
Yet to break this scoring run. Still an 8-2 for the Lions.
Witkowski guarded by Babish. That is quite the size mismatch. Witkowski kicks to Cervenka. Cervenka drives in. Gets blocked by Schultz. Oleg turns it over, but a reach-in foul coming. And they will say this. I think this might be a push, actually. Yep, it's going to be a push on Addie Voigt.
First 7 minutes, not a single foul coming from the Warriors. Now in the last 3 minutes and 6 seconds, they've picked up 3.
Witkowski. Oh,
my math whizzes out there. That's about a foul per minute.
You are a genius. Quas picks up the steal on Christian. Stops up, spins inside, throws one off the glass. Audrey Quas for 2. They come the other way with Josie Christian. Drives inside, throws one up into the contact. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's one thing Josie can do. She's got all that speed where if she's going downhill like that, it's hard not to foul her.
For all my math whizzes, it's more than 1 foul per minute now in the last 3. In the same time frame as last time.
Christian now 2 for 3, and the math whiz is out there 66% free throw shooting. Make that 75.
My goodness. I hope Dominic's watching.
He probably is. I'm sure he is. He always does.
I know.
Dom's our #1 supporter when he's not working. Breslin Brown couldn't handle the hot pass. Got it back, though. Send over to Carly White. Inside to Schultz. High pass. Schultz goes up with it with the left off the glass. That's the size mismatch inside we talked about earlier, and Coach Cook said it's going to be difficult. That's probably the main reason that they're in the 2-3 zone.
I was going to say that's exactly how you use the size of Eden Schultz, just to perfection. The pass was right on the money, and nobody's there to guard the height.
Cervenka outside the free throw line. Crossover move to the basket, blocked by Schultz.
They don't upload blocks per game or blocks at all into bound for this Warriors team, but I got to
should.
imagine it's quite a few.
Hard foul coming on Ferrari. It was picked up by Cervenka. To the line to shoot 2 will be Aubrey Ferrari.
I think he could have called a couple there.
Correction. I got that backwards. Line falls on number 21, Rachel Cervenka. Her first, still the team's 4th. That will send Ferrari to the line.
Eden Schultz going to come out and take a breather real quick.
So when the Lomira started their big run the last time, the scoring for Waupun went down after Eden Schultz left. Aubrey Ferrari makes good on a 1 of 2. Cervenka to inbound. Timeout, Coach Liz Cook. 14-10 with 6:49 to go in the first. Full one. We'll be back in 60.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back to Lomira. They're giving a standing ovation here. Both sides clapping for Josie Christian as she became the all-time leading scorer. I mean, just as a sophomore, I mean, you have, 2 more years of this, Mackay, barring anything, drastic with an injury or anything like that. But, I mean, she's looking on track to score 2,000 points.
She is looking on track to score more than 2,000 points. You only get better as you go. Scoring nearly 600 in your freshman campaign. She's going to break 600 in her sophomore campaign, and it's only up from here. She is such a special athlete. We have been so blessed to be able to
I was saying she's 1 point away from 600.
Okay, we've been so blessed to have the pleasure to cover her, and her journey is just phenomenal. I'm so excited to come back next year and watch her again.
Low-scoring first half so far, 14-10 with 6:45 to go in this first half as Whitney Witkowski with the basketball for the Lions. Anna Faber is checked back in for the Lions, picked up by Aubrey Ferrari. They give it to Josie Christian, spins away from Kloss, into the corner to Gable. Nice closeout, deep three from Gable in the corner. Free tries to get the rebound, went off her hands and out of bounds. Warriors basketball with 6:27 to go in the first. Breslin Brown drops it right back to Carly White. White inside. Voigt goes off the glass. Size mismatch again. Even with Voigt in there, it works just as well. Christian stops up, step back. Good! And only a 2, but that's 600.
There it is.
Foot was on the line, but what a shot. What a move. Breslin Brown with a left-handed floater. Aubrey Ferrari with the rebound. Kicks out. Quas for 3. Too strong. Faber battles for the rebound with Voigt. Voigt goes back up with it. Throws it over the glass. Rebound. Picked up by Kennedy Gable, the smaller guard for Lomira. Gable stops outside the lane. Brings it back up top past the three-point line. Drops for Christian. Double teamed. Got to get it over. Does the Gable. Wide open inside is Faber. Faber puts it on the floor. Kicks to open Witkowski. Good closeout. Once again, from the Warriors, they've done a fantastic job closing out on the shooters of the Lions. Faber over to Free. Back up top to Gable. Trying to get something to Josie Christian. They just can't get her open. Audrey Quas is draped all over her. Witkowski to Free. Now up top to Gable. Gable goes inside, throws one off the glass, gets the touch and the roll. It's a 2-point game. Rattled that one home, did Kennedy Gable. It's a 2-point game once again. High pass inside, tipped away by Christian in favor. It comes to Whitney Witkowski the other way. Witkowski drives, goes to the basket. Breslin Brown once again. Waupun doing a great job in transition, cutting. Timeout called by Josie Christian as Witkowski was tied up. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams. We'll talk about both these teams and their playoff implications. In Division III, Waupun will take on Chilton in the 7-10 matchup, and they would end up playing the winner, or they would end up playing Laconia. The winner of that would end up playing Laconia. So, getting a good draw on that one. Lomira gets the 3 seed. They'll take on the winner of Winnebago Lutheran Academy and Cedar Grove Belgium. A deep 3 from Witkowski, and the Lions take their first lead of the game.
Looks like we got an injury out there on the court now.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll step aside. We'll be back.
Knowles Produce and Trading Company happens to be your local Skag Power Equipment full-line dealer. Like Skag mowers to the Jackal loaders to aerators and sprayers. They're also our local Case IH equipment dealer for sales, service, and parts. Hey, make sure to see the updated 2026 Kawasaki side-by-side with full cab heat and air conditioning at Knowles Produce. For 35 years, your Kawasaki headquarters, Highway Y and Knowles, open week.
Carly White, all right, got up and walked off under her own power. Voigt in transition, knocks down a bucket. 6 points for Addie Voigt now, and Waupun takes the lead right back. Christian, crossover move on Quas, drives inside, throws one up, gets the roll, and the foul. Josie Christian for 2, chance for 3.
Lomira's first lead of the night a couple of seconds ago. Waupun didn't let him have it for long, but now Josie Christian comes back in, puts the N1 down, and we'll see if she can get the three-point play the hard way.
Good shot for Josie right there. And, you know, she missed her first free throw, and she has not missed one since.
Okay.
That's true. What am I supposed to say? She's now 4 of 5, 80%.
All right.
Cross-court pass, Babish for 3. Too strong, and Marshall with the rebound. Here comes Kennedy Gable the other way. Over to Witkowski. A very deep 3 from Witkowski. It was short, and the rebound goes to Addie Voigt. The post players stolen by Christian. Over to Witkowski. Open, three-pointer. Witkowski. Just a little bit too flat on that one. Got the back rim. Here comes Breslin Brown. Brown trapped. Gets away from it. Babish catch and shoot from the top of the key. Short. Long rebound. Witkowski. What I was saying, the post players from Waupun probably have 12 rebounds between both of them so far. Christian tries to answer with a 3 in and out. Looked good for a long time. Just didn't find its way home. Alexis Babish going to slow things down with Breslin Brown over to Ryan Babish. Carly White, okay. She's going to check back in. Cross-court pass to Alexis Babish. Drives baseline. Goes off the glass and ties the game at 20. All of a sudden, the offenses are starting to figure it out. And a foul coming on Breslin Brown.
It is very nice composure and poise coming from Alexis Babish down there. She knows her positioning down by the baseline. She's able to move in, try to draw the foul to her credit. But even through some contact, she puts it right off the back of the glass and ties us up at 20.
Oleg checks back in for the Lions. Here comes Whitney Witkowski. Into the corner to Cervenka. They're content with leaving Cervenka wide open beyond that three-point line. Bounce pass inside. Was looking for Oleg. Cervenka gets to it. Up top to Whitney Witkowski. Witkowski drives in, throws one up, gets the foul call. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Warrior foul.
It will put Lomira in bonus. The 7th team foul now for Waupun.
First one from Witkowski. Too strong. 2.5 to go in this one, and the offenses are starting to figure it out. This game is going as I think we expected it to go. You know, Waupun, the record doesn't show the style of team they are. It's a mismatch for Lomira in terms of size. Second one for Witkowski goes. That's her 4th point of the game.
Slight lead back for Lomira now.
Babish to White. They work it back to Alexis Babish. Catch and shoot from the right corner. Fouls her shot, picks up her own rebound. They get it inside to Schultz. Back up top to Carly White. White spins, throws it over to Alexis Babish. To the high post to Aubrey Ferrari. Puts it on the floor. Had it poked away. Got it back. Throws it up top. Wide open. Top of the key 3. Ryan Babish is good.
And Waupun will take it right back. We've talked about their post all night, but watch out when their three-point game gets going.
Kennedy Gable tried to answer. Threw one up. The rebound for Ferrari. It comes to Carly White. White over to Alexis Babish. High pass. Good job getting a piece of it and holding on to it. Back to Babish. Skip pass across to Ryan. Now White, a deep 3. Schultz on the glass, cleans things up.
And even when the 3 game isn't going, Eden Schultz is down low with a putback.
1:25 to go in this first half. Christian drives towards the basket, throws one off the glass and in.
Addie Christian has got to start taking over. She's their leading scorer for a reason. Josie Christian, excuse me.
We're not Mayville.
Too many Christians. There's Lily Christian, Josie Christian, Addie Christian, and they're all good ball players.
Oh, before the foul call, they call a travel.
Lions ball.
Addie Voigt going to check back in. Carly White going to guard the inbound. 23-25 with 1:06 to go in this first half. It has been a good one so far. A pretty entertaining one here from Lomira. The offenses have started to figure it out late in this first half. Brianna Frias checked in, drives inside. She traveled. Shuffled the foot. Waupun fans excited about that one.
Excited is right.
Here comes Carly White up the floor with under a minute to go in this first half. Gives it to Addie Voigt. 3 bigs now in the game for the Warriors. Really trying to use their size. Voigt, catch and shoot for 3. Too strong. Ferrari with the long rebound. Bounce pass inside to Schultz. Schultz, she traveled.
Took a couple of steps there without taking a dribble. And I feel like we're just exchanging traveling violations right now.
35 seconds to go in the half. Lions basketball with Josie Christian. She brings it up. We'll see if they elect to make this the last shot. White gets screened by Witkowski, but easily rolls over the top of it. It's Gable now. Back to Christian with 20 seconds to go in a half. Christian drives inside, throws one up, off some hands and out of bounds. Not going to get a foul call there. Just right in the contact.
17.5 left to play in the first half. Perfect timing for the last shot.
Floater from Witkowski off the glass. Schultz with the rebound. 13 seconds to go in a half. Now under 10. Waupun got to get it over half court. They do with White. They got numbers. They kick to Voigt. Voigt inside to Ferrari from the elbow. Ferrari laces one with 2 seconds to go. That will do it. It's a 4-point game at half. The Warriors looking for their 9th win. Trying to get things rolling going into the playoffs as the 7th seed. Lions down 4 on senior night. Back after this.
7:30 to 5, Saturdays 8 till noon. Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back on at halftime here in Lomira. Leaders for the game, 14 points from Josie Christian, 8 from Eden Schultz for Waupun so far. Mackay, the thing for me that I've seen the most of is Waupun is using the post, and they're using it to their advantage. They have the size mismatch. They got to keep getting it inside to Schultz or Voigt.
Yeah, they've done fantastic. It's what led them to a 7-0 run to start this game off. They use the post inside, and not only that offensively, but they've been able to get a lot of rebounds on the offensive and defensive ends, just getting up there, getting strong, getting physical. And when you grab the boards and you get second chance, third chance, even fourth chance opportunities, eventually you're bound to score. As far as defensively goes, if you're going to come down and grab them, you give your offense more chances to score as well. So the bigs have been pivotal in Waupun's game tonight. You got to keep on feeding them.
Yeah, you got to find a way to get the ball down low. I mean, it's where that's got to go. Lomira's got to do a better job at fronting the bigs. They got to be able to get in front of them or get on that front hip or at least to get a tip on it. I mean, the ball's been getting down low too clean for Waupun. Lomira's got to make it a little bit more difficult. And that's the point of running the 2-3 zone, is trying to do that. It just hasn't worked so far. Offensively, I think both teams figured it out towards the end of that first half. Lomira much better. They drew some fouls, but the ball movement was better. They got a couple threes, one from Witkowski and one from Christian earlier in the half, but Lily Christian, not Josie Christian.
Yes.
But, I mean, the offense runs through Josie Christian. You know what it's going to do, but you got to find a way. Waupun's done a great job of getting their closeouts, not letting Lomira, every girl, majority of them on the floor can shoot, but Waupun not giving the Lion shooters any room when Josie drives and kicks.
Yeah, well, they've stuck on Josie like white on rice. You knew it was going to come, right? Because Josie Christian obviously averages 26 points per game. They scouted for her. They knew what to expect. They're going to play tight defense on her, but when they clamp on her, that allows wide open spots along the perimeter or inside other players. But you're right. Waupun has done a fantastic job defensively of getting there quickly and closing out, preventing those shots from coming. You've only seen a couple come from behind the perimeter. I know Witkowski had one of those big ones, and Lily Christian actually started the scoring finally for Lomira after being on a 7-0 deficit. So they got to get going here, got to find ways to find some more separation against the Warriors here in the second half.
Yeah, and the Warriors, again, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. You're looking to pick up your 9th win of the season. Get yourself a little bit more on the right track towards playoff time. I mean, you're right on the door. You take on Chilton. Will be next Friday, will be the start of the playoffs. Lomira will take on the winner of Cedar Grove, Belgium, and what did I say it was? Cedar Grove, Belgium, and WLA. So, yes. I mean, for a familiar opponent, I mean, Lomira just played a tight one with WLA the other night, a 3-point game there for WLA at the half. Lomira pulls back in head in the second half and wins by 8. So, I mean, anything can happen here, and Waupun looking to pick up a huge road W for them. Going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the start of the second half. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Mackay Ackerman with Jacob Haney down there on the portable. Back after this.
Get your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Dedication, training.
Start of the second half. It's Waupun basketball. They are up 4. Audrey Quas gets the ball from Addie Voigt, throws it over to Schultz. They work it to White. Out there with Ryan Babish as well. Lions start with their starting 5 of Cervenka, Alicia Olig, Marshall, Christian, and Gable. Step back 3 coming from Babish, no good. Rebound Olig. Christian brings it the other way with speed. Hesitation move on Quas. Tries to throw it inside the Cervenka on the back door. Getting a piece of it were the Warriors. It's White over to Babish. Now to Quas in the corner. Gets a screen from Voigt. Uses it. Pops the 3 from the left wing. Rebound Olig. Good box out right there from Lomira. That's one thing that they probably needed to work on after that first half. Too many offensive rebounds for Waupun.
Yeah, for sure. Just second chance, third chance points. And that's really kept Waupun with a nice steady lead for most of this game.
White tips the pass. Ball on the floor. Tapped around. Babish gets to it. And timeout called. The ball was loose. He wasn't watching when he called the timeout. It was I think he called the timeout a little bit earlier as well. 16:55 to go. Just a minute 5 into this one. 30-second timeout.
Giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Welcome back to Lomira, 27-23. Waupun basketball inbound in front of the Lomira Lions bench. Going to be Audrey Quast inbound it. Gets it into Carly White. They're trying to shield off Josie Christian, give her no room to tip any passes or get any steals because she is all over the inbounds plays. It's wide open. It's Carly White from the top of the key. Schultz picks up the offensive rebound. Christian ties it up, rips it away from Schultz. Here comes Josie Christian. Step back three. High arcing. It's short. Gable battles for the rebound. Jump ball. Lions basketball. The much smaller Kennedy Gable tying things up with Eden Schultz.
Just fighting for it. Minute and a half into the second. Still yet to score for either of these two teams.
Olivia Marshall on the left wing. Drops it for Christian. Christian had another step back, but another closeout. Free throw line jumper, Oleg. Rebound, Schultz. Schultz throws some bows, and Marshall going to pick up a reach in.
Foul, 12, Olivia Marshall.
First personal on Olivia Marshall. First team foul of the half on Lomira. Inbound pass to Audrey Quast. Picked up by Josie Christian. Throws it to Carly White. Nobody able to get any offense going yet. Just 2 minutes into this second half. Schultz on the left wing up top to Quast. They work it all the way around to Addie Voigt. Wide open. Ryan Babish at the top of the key. Long rebound, Cervenka. Christian, crossover move, drives inside, off the glass. Gets the foul call. She'll go to the line to shoot two, where she is 4 of 5 today and made 4 in a row.
Number 3, Audrey Quast, her third, team's first. That's going to send Josie Christian into the line. Shooting 2.
First one is good from Christian, her 15th point of the game.
Took nearly 2.5 minutes, but finally either of these two teams on the board with a free throw from Josie Christian. See if she can make it 2.
She does. I enjoy the golf voice. Puts Audrey Quast in a little bit of foul trouble. She picks up her third early in this second half. She's done a fantastic job of guarding Josie Christian. Even if she's got 16 points, I mean, she's been all over, not really giving her any kind of space. Breslin Brown. The Schultz, they work all the way around. Carly White going underneath the screen is Christian. White missed the 3. Schultz picks up the rebound. Gets another one. Second chance points and the foul.
We talk about it. That's third chance points. I mean, you talk about Lomira having to box out and prevent the offensive rebounds, but they get an offensive rebound. They miss the layup, and then Schultz goes back in, puts it in, and gets the foul.
Schultz made both of her free throws in the first half. Why would I say that? She missed.
Why does it matter? The announcer's jinx doesn't exist.
Jeff.
We know you're out there.
We know you're at home. Lily Christian backs down Eden Schultz, throws it up top to Josie. Josie on the right wing, guarded closely by Carly White now. They work it all the way around to Whitney Witkowski. Couple flashes across. Wide open Lily Christian from the left wing. It was short. Rebound Voigt. The length of Waupun is really showing inside, especially defensively on rebounds. They get it to Carly White. White up top, Voigt for 3. It boxed out by Cervenka. It's picked up by Gable on the rebound, and she brings it the other way in transition. Gable drives in, kicks it. Baseline jumper, too short. Rebound, Gable throws up a floater. Cervenka picks up the rebound, keeps it alive, gives it over to Lily Christian. Christian pops from the left wing. It's short of everything. Cleaning things up on the glass is Josie Christian. A putback. That's about fourth chance points for the Lions there.
You talk about offensive rebounds. Well, there you go. Lomira getting in the mix with things as well.
14 minutes to go in this one. 29-27. Babish drives baseline. White kicks. Boyd up top. Tip pass. Tapped around. Boyd gets it back. Elbow jumper. Brown tries to get the rebound. It's ripped away by Josie Christian. She comes the other way. Stops up. Right wing three in transition. Looked like it might have got a chance on the second bounce, but no good. It's picked up by Schultz. Another rebound for her. Wait on the right wing. Gives it over to Breslin Brown. Brown back up top to Schultz. White gets a screen. Bounce pass inside. Pick and roll. And the foul. Schultz for two in the foul.
Got to give props to Eden Schultz. She just stays hot down in the paint, fighting through a lot of contact, and now back-to-back trips for the line on her, or for her, for N1 opportunities.
Missed that one. Christian with the rebound. Lily Christian over to Josie Christian. Hannah Faber is checked in for Cervenka. Gable in the corner for three. It missed everything. Voigt with the rebound to Breslin Brown. Brown quick up to Babish on the baseline. Babish stepped out of bounds, and that backside official saw it. That was the right call. She was standing out of bounds when she caught the basketball.
Yeah, I thought so.
Jacob probably saw it. It was right in front of him down there.
I was surprised the first two officials missed it. Took the one farthest away to give him a call.
It happens.
It does.
They're human.
I wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't have made it.
High pass to Josie Christian from Lily Christian. Crossover move on White. Driving inside. Christian throws one up. No, not going to get a foul call. She's looking for it. That's what she wants. But upon with just good defense inside. The size mismatch does not help Lomira when it comes to, the ability to get those, to draw those calls. Because it looks like they're looking for them.
Yeah, for sure.
31-27. 12 and a half to go in this one, just about. Ferrari White gets the screen, pops the three, short. Christian with speed in transition, brings it the other way. Josie Christian to the basket. Another bucket for her, and finds her way to 20.
Back within two now are the Lions, and haven't necessarily gone away.
Schultz inside, backdoor pass. Nice pass to Brown. Breslin Brown with the layup.
That's an example of how the Warriors can get it done in the paint, even without their bigs down there. Breslin Brown definitely doesn't necessarily have the height advantage like her teammates, as Lily Christian puts another triple in there.
And it's a 1-point game. Second bucket of the day for Lily Christian. Both of them coming from behind the arc. It's Eden Schultz up top. Carly White wide open in the left corner. Nothing has fallen for three for White. Ferrari with the rebound, the foul, and the two.
The N1s right now for Waupun, at least getting the foul and finishing, it's gone in their way. As far as the subsequent free throw, that's yet to be determined.
That will send Ferrari back to the line. She won.
Ferrari shoots one. That's a fourth on Lily Christian, so she's going to sit down for a while. Ferrari makes good on it. Hannah Faber tries to get it in. She does gets it into Josie Christian, who slows things down. With 11 and a half to go in this one. Christian, crossover move. Tries to drive in. Stuffed by Ferrari. Gets the ball back. Misses the layup. Babish with the rebound. Christian keeps it alive. She stepped out of bounds. Waupun not giving her any room inside, Mackay.
No, not at all. And you could tell she's driving, looking for the fouls like you talked about, but clean blocks on her so far. Waupun's got a lot of height over her.
Audrey Quas has checked in with her 3 fouls. Nice pass, another pick and roll to Ferrari off the glass. Now it's a 6-point game. Waupun did a great job of getting to the basket, whether it's for rebounds or everything. I mean, defensively, they're doing a great job getting themselves where they need to be. Hannah Faber tries to answer. She does. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
There's that foul Lomira's been looking for. Couldn't connect on the N1, but chance to bring it back within 4 with both successful free throws here for Faber.
Faber will shoot 2. Too strong on the first one. Breslin Brown checks back in for Waupun. Faber missed them both. Long rebound, kept alive by Christian, but it turns it over to Alexis Babish with speed the other way in transition. Babish to the basket. Alexis Babish picks up another bucket.
You got to think if this continues, head coach Liz Cook will take one of her timeouts. An 8-point lead now for Waupun, the largest of their day, and it's going the other way.
Offensive foul, and it is going to go on Brianna Free. And now Lomira with 5 fouls already with 10.5 to go in this, second half. I mean, you're putting Waupun in a nice spot here. If it gets down the stretch, Babish goes off the glass. Faber rips on the rebound, and we'll bring it up. Witkowski now in the left wing all the way up top to the top of the key over to Josie Christian. Picked up by Alexis Babish. Crossover move, tries to get some room. She's got nowhere to go. Gable gets the handoff, drives to the basket, blocked from behind by Breslin Brown. Brown drives inside, kicks it back to Ferrari.
Waupun's got a chance to take a double-digit lead here.
Inside to Voigt, back out Babish, a deep right wing 3. Good! Alexis Babish from downtown. It's an 11-point game. And timeout, Coach Liz Cook, a full timeout with 9:31 to go in this one. 43-32. Waupun leads by 11.
Schraffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schraffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schraffnagel.com. That's schraffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schraffnagel Implement, Lomira.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Those of you watching out there on Jeff's live streams, hop into that YouTube channel. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. I know Teresa said something in the Radio Plus chat about what Lomira did. I mean, that was fantastic. We talked about that before the game, what they did with the seniors for Waupun, giving them all roses. Gable throws up a floater. She was hacked on the arm by Breslin Brown. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Warrior ball 22, Breslin Brown, her third, team's third.
Breslin Brown's third now.
Kennedy Gable to the line.
Bless you.
I was waiting for it. Gable makes the first one.
I could tell.
It was just a tickle.
I understand. It's like
The
when you
old
smell
nose.
pepper.
Yep, the old nose tickle. 10-point game. Kennedy Gable trying to make both of them. What?
I just nothing.
Gable makes them both. It is a 9-point game. Fire starting to press the inbound a little bit here. Good job breaking it. Babish gets it right back to Carly White. Voigt to Ryan Babish. High pass inside Addie Voigt. She was blocked by Hannah Faber. Waupun fans wanted a foul. Christian thought about a step back 3. Wisely doesn't take it as Audrey Quas was draped all over her. Faber up top over to Witkowski now. They work it all the way around to Kennedy Gable. Gable bounce pass on the free throw line to Brianna Freya. High arcing shot, banked off the glass, hits the iron. Schultz picks up another rebound. White stops up in transition, slows things down with about 8.5 to go in this one. Schultz inside on the block, kicks it across to Babish. Babish had it poked away. It's stolen by Christian. And she slows things down. Stops up, pops the three. No good. Ryan Babish with the rebound. Nothing from behind the arc for Josie Christian has been falling today.
Been cold, as has the team from behind the arc.
Addie Voigt tries to pop the three. Schultz picks up the offensive rebound, throws it up. Another offensive rebound, this time Audrey Quast. She finds Addie Voigt off the glass. Schultz again off the glass. Another offensive rebound. This one Voigt picks up, and she stepped out of bounds. Unbelievable effort on the glass by the Warriors right now.
Let's play a fun game, and it's going to be counting how many offensive rebounds the Waupun Warriors can get the rest of the way.
In one possession, that was 5.
Feel free to play along with us at home.
Yeah, please, if you want to play along with us at home and keep it in the chat. I feel like that's all I'm announcing at this point. It's Waupun offensive rebounds. Witkowski guarded by Babish. Over to Kennedy Gable. Waupun trying to get some girls in the game. Gable goes up against the taller Schultz, gets it to go. Nice job by Kennedy Gable. That's a girl they need to get going. And for a long time this season, she averaged double digits, around 10 points. Averaging like 9.5 right now, but she's got to get some secondary scoring, Makai.
Yeah, for sure. And you can't necessarily rely on your star player all the time. She's going to have her moments where she ebbs and flows. So for the rest of the team to step up and keep on going, as some miscommunication happens there on the Warriors' end, is pivotal for the Lions.
I think Voigt was looking for Babish, but Babish wasn't ready for it. It goes out of bounds. Audrey Ferrari checks in.
You think she's related?
To who?
To the man who started Ferrari?
I don't know. Probably not, Makai. Probably wouldn't be in Wisconsin. Christian goes to the basket, throws one up. Waupun fans wanted a push-off. No call. Babish cut off at half court by Josie Christian. Gets over the line, gives it over to Carly White. 7-point game with 6.5 to go in this one. Babish up top. Drives baseline. Now to Eden Schultz. Skip past to Carly White in the corner. Pops the three. It's too strong. Witkowski has it poked away, but it comes to Olivia Marshall. Marshall finds Witkowski. Now to Hannah Faber. Faber uses the screen, drives inside. She's fouled by Eden Schultz.
Eden Schultz has had some clean blocks tonight. That was not one of them. You saw her hack on the arm of Hannah Faber.
Eden Schultz, her first.
Just her first foul of the night. Faber makes the first one. After missing both the last time she was up.
In the game for the Warriors, number 3, Audrey Quast.
It's that redemption arc.
6-point game. Faber trying to make them both. She does. 5-point game. Lomira just kind of finds a way to, just finding a way just to hang around. Waupun not really, they took that little 11-point lead in there and just letting them come right back into this.
Yeah, it's been a quiet couple of minutes, but Lomira, you're right, kind of like a snake in the grass, has kept on in it.
Gable goes up with it off the glass after the steal. Babish picks up the rebound.
If you're Lomira there, you got to find a way to slow that possession down. You got the easy turnover, but you weren't ready necessarily to go right at the basket and score. You slow up, you wait for the rest of your offense, and then you set something together.
It was a 3-on-2. They had Whitney Witkowski wide open in the corner, but Gable tried to get the high arcing layup off the glass. Marshall and Schultz battle down low. Schultz throws one off the glass, off the hands of Ferrari. It's Lomira basketball with 5:36 in a 5-point game.
Waupun yet to have an offensive rebound since I mentioned it. I grabbed my pen ready to count.
Oh, nice.
With the folks at home, and we've had nothing to count.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Witkowski to Chervenka. High pass, backdoor to Chervenka is blocked by Ferrari. It was a good play by Lomira. They finally found something to set up. They went to the high post into Marshall, who threw a backdoor pass to Chervenka. Just good close. Just job getting back by Ferrari.
Yeah, good cut, good pass. But Ferrari has the length. Now Olivia Marshall, a right side three. Hey-oh, they're back within 2.
Olivia Marshall picks up a bucket on senior night. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Quas in transition, drops it back for Carly White. Clock ready to tick, under 5 minutes to go in this one. 43-41. Babish kicks into the corner to White. Extra pass. Quas on the left wing for 3. No good. Babish rips down the rebound. Back up top to Quas. Now to Carly White. Drives inside. Layup off the glass. Schultz picks up another rebound, and she gets fouled on her way up.
6th team foul now for Lomira. And they've got to be careful. One more sends the rest of the Warriors into bonus. Waupun did lead by 11 not too long ago. Leads shrunk down to 2, but could go back up here with a couple of free throws. Eden Schultz good on the first. Sounded pretty too.
Schultz, there you go. Dom Ackerman says, any relation to Enzo? Like
Enzo Ferrari. That's what it was. I couldn't think of his first name.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dom.
Dom at home. 41-44. Schultz missed her last 2 free throws before that set. She's 4 for 6 from the line now.
Something to look for. Lily Christian back in this game with 4 fouls. She sat for a while, but comes back in crunch time.
Scoop layup by Josie Christian. She's fouled by Eden Schultz, her second personal. And now the 5th team foul on Waupun. 4-point game, Christian to the line. Christian missed her first free throw and has not missed one since.
I was going to say, that's the one line you want at that free throw line right now.
In and out. Why would I say anything?
Yeah, it's because, yeah.
White over to Schultz. Into the corner to Breslin Brown. Brown. Back up top to Voigt. Carly White crossover move. They settle things down and work it all the way around with Babish. Babish spins, throws it up top to Voigt. Over to Breslin Brown. Brown goes baseline to the basket, off the glass. Breslin Brown for 2.
Breslin Brown, who's had somewhat of a quiet night for Waupun. It's a nice move inside to the basket.
Back to a 5-point game. Christian working on Alexis Babish. Throws one off the hands of Eden Schultz. It stays Lomira basketball with under 4 minutes to go in this one.
Just a tip pass. Good defense there from Waupun, but Lomira regains possession. Has another chance at it, but a 5-point lead for Waupun, under 4 minutes left to go. Both teams getting close to that bonus territory.
High pass across the court to Kennedy Gable. Gable in the corner. Lily Christian catch and shoot. It was blocked by Eden Schultz. She didn't give her any space to shoot that basketball. Witkowski hounds Voigt as they're trying to slow them down and trying to make sure they can't get across half court. Schultz in the corner. Ryan Babish. Babish gets the screen, throws it up to Voigt. White inside to Voigt. Voigt on Christian. She's just got to put her hands up. She does. I mean, Eddie Voigt's got to find a way to attack the basket there. As nice job by Gable to spin and go off the glass with the left. I'm saying Addie Voigt's got to find a way when she goes up there. She's got to go make the contact. You got to create the contact against Lily Christian, who's got 4 fouls.
Yeah, draw the foul, and not only does she have 4 fouls, but that would have put Waupun in bonus. She would have been shooting a 1-and-1 right now.
Voigt works on Christian, throws one off the glass, but again, Christian does a great job backing off, not giving her anything where she's going to make that contact. Josie Christian knocks down a bucket just outside the lane, and it's a 1-point game once again. Back and forth we go. 2:45 to go in this one. This final 2 minutes is going to be fantastic. A 1-point game in this non-conference action here on a Monday night in Lomira. Babish on the left wing. Looks around, throws it up top for Carly White. Now it's Addie Voigt into the corner. Witkowski hounding Brown. They turn it over. 2:22 to go in this one. Lions basketball. Chance to take the lead.
Down by 11 not too long ago. And now 2.5 minutes left. They got a chance to take a lead. It's going to be a timeout from Waupun. And we will take it with them. 1-point game coming down to the stretch.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial.
2:20 to go in this one. A 1-point game. 47-46 Lions basketball. It's Kennedy Gable guarded by Alexis Babish. Now to Josie Christian. Christian. Foul coming, and they were saying Addie Voigt bumped Josie Christian. That's now the 6th team foul on Waupun. So both teams knocking on the door of the bonus with 2:10 to go. Marshall picks up the pass in the corner. Trapped in the corner. Got to get rid of it. Throws it up top. Gable had it knocked out of bounds. It went off the hands. Babish knocked it off the hands of Gable. It's Waupun basketball with 2:03 to go in this one. Inbound comes to Ryan Babish. Guarded by Witkowski. Lomira fans wanted to travel as Babish almost looked like she fell down. Pick and roll game with Schultz. Foul by Marshall. Schultz will go back to the line where she's 4 for 6 today.
Line foul 12, Olivia Marshall, her second.
Also puts Waupun in the 1-and-1.
To the line, shooting 2.
Schultz gets the first one to go and makes it a 2-point game.
Warriors 22, Brown.
15 points for Eden Schultz in this one. Missed the second one. Rebound Marshall. Witkowski brings it up the other way with 1:45 to go in this one. A 2-point game. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead here late in this one. And it's a 3 from Lily Christian. It's short. Rebound, battle for. Marshall rips it away. Jump ball, possession arrow. Waupun basketball.
Ball, possession, Waupun.
And 33 to go in this one. Everybody back for Waupun. Lomira pressing the inbound.
Everybody's got to be careful foul-wise as one coming from either side sends the other side to the free throw line.
White was trapped up top. They get it to Breslin Brown, who drives inside, throws one up. It's short of everything. Schultz tries to clean it up. She missed and fell down. Slowly gets her way up. It's numbers the other way. It's to Witkowski in the corner. To wide open Lily Christian for 3. It's good. The Lions take the lead with 1:06 to go. 49-48, under a minute to go in this one. It's been a whale of a game here tonight. Breslin Brown throws up a floater. It's short, gets the foul call.
Big free throws right now.
It's going to go on Josie Christian. That's her first personal in the team 8th. The 1-and-1 in a 1-point game. It sends Breslin Brown to the line. Has not attempted a free throw today. Missed the first. Just a chance to tie here with 50.4 to go in this one. Brown second. Gets the roll.
Oh, nice bounce.
And we're tied once again. It's Josie Christian with 45 seconds to go in this one. Just became the leading scorer. Stopped by Schultz, but Schultz stepped out of bounds. So it stays Lions basketball with 41.2 to go in this one. See what they set up here. Christian got to get it in. She does the Kennedy Gable. Gable swings around. Drops it to Marshall. Marshall at the free throw line. Pumps. Gives it over to Lily Christian. Cut off well on the baseline. Back to Marshall. Wide open for three. Rebound. Tapped around. Ball's loose. Andy Voigt picks it up. It's Carly White. Quick up to Eden Schultz in transition. Schultz to the basket with the left. Rebound. Babish off the glass. Cleans things up. 14 seconds to go in this one. The inbound and a timeout with 11 and a half. Alexis Babish with a late basket makes it a 2-point game with 11 and a half seconds to go. Lions basketball. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back.
And commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. See Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
11 and a half to go in this one. Seconds, that is. Both teams with a couple with timeouts left. That really doesn't matter too much. One for Lomira, two for Waupun. They can't foul either. Waupun can't foul because it's a 1-and-1. It'll send Lomira to the line. 49-51. Lions basketball. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Josie Christian picks it up. Exactly who you think the basketball probably belongs in. 7 seconds to go. Christian drives inside. Goes to the contact. Stuffed by Schultz. Jump ball. It's Lions basketball with 3.9 seconds to go. It's probably the right call. They both had their hands on it at the same time. And another timeout by Liz Cook. We'll take it with
Knowles Produce and Trading Company happens to be your local Skag Power Equipment full-line dealer. Like Skag mowers to the Jacko loaders to aerators and sprayers. They're also our local Case IH equipment dealer for sales, service, and parts. Hey, make sure to see the updated 2026 Kawasaki side-by-side with full cab heat and air conditioning at Knowles Produce. For 35 years, your Kawasaki headquarters. Highway Y in Knowles, open weekdays 7:30 to 5, Saturdays 8 till noon.
3.9 seconds to go in this one. Good shot of the student section there. Olivia Marshall, the inbound. Lions basketball down to Waupun, and Lomira have played a fantastic game today. This has been one of the better ones we've seen as of late. Marshall the inbound on senior night. Got to get it in. Gets it into the corner to Christian. Christian, step back jumper from the free throw line. No good. Waupun comes on the road and spoils the Lions senior day and wins by 2. 49-51. Waupun wins. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up after that.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Lomira. A whale of a game. Waupun steals one in Lomira on their senior night. Mackay, leader in this one in points, was Josie Christian once again, but a fantastic game from Eden Schultz. She had 9 points in the second half, 17 overall for Josie Christian. Another great game for her. She scored 9 points in the second half as well, 23. So not on the average of 26 a game, but does beat the school all-time scoring record and finds herself into 600 points this season. What'd you think, Mackay?
Yeah, I know it's not what Josie Christian or her teammates wanted tonight. Last game at home for the seniors, and it's going to be an emotional one for those three ladies out there tonight. But for Josie Christian purposes, I mean, fantastic career she's had so far. To think that she is only a sophomore and she's going to get better, she's going to score more points is just insane. As far as the game went, Waupun played really well. They played to their strengths. They used their bigs inside, had a ton of offensive and defensive rebounds, which led to more scoring. And Lomira made a good comeback there in the second. At one point, they found themselves down by 11. It was a 2-point game there at the end. So a valiant effort from both of these squads, just trying to ramp it up before playoffs. And I think both of them played a very competitive game to where it should be, it's a non-conference one. So either the result here, I think it should be a good one coming playoff time.
Tomorrow night, we got all kinds of stuff coming for you. We'll start with playoff hockey. Fond du Lac takes on the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers at 7 p.m. A doubleheader at CWC Wayland. CWC girls and boys basketball. Jeff will be on that one. North Fond du Lac comes to the Laconia to take them on in boys basketball. And Horicon takes on Oakfield in boys basketball as well. Wednesday, for girls basketball fans, we got the girls basketball players showcase. We always love that for Jeff. On Jeff's live streams, we have that with the should be Lomira Fond du Lac or Lomira. What do we got? Lomira, Laconia. I'm trying to think here. Who's all the Mayville
for girls basketball?
CWC, right?
CWC?
Yep.
Did you get Oakfield?
I don't know what we got for Oakfield.
Okay,
yet. But that's who will be there Wednesday night. That's always a fun event over at the Rock. Thanks to Caleb Bluen for setting everything up for us there. Thursday, hockey regionals once again. The Warbirds begin their regionals as they take on Fox Cities, a conference rival for them. And then also on Thursday, Homestead and Springs, as Springs starts their state or run towards state in Division II Division II hockey, and then Waupun heads to Sauk Prairie for you Waupun fans. They start their run in their section as well to take on the Sauk Prairie Cardinals. North Fond du Lac Laconia girls basketball as well as Partyville Oakfield boys basketball. All kinds of stuff we got upcoming the rest of the week. As we always do as we finish here on Jeff's live streams, we always end in a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a wonderful day for basketball from Lomira. Fantastic game and the senior night for these girls. 51-49 win for Waupun. I want to thank you for no major injuries in this one. The bumps and bruises happen along this long season. Heal anybody as they are dealing with those bumps and bruises and make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Jacob Haney from Lomira. Lions fall to Waupun 51-49. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.